I bet you didn't know about one of history's most bizarre events. Today we're diving into the dancing plague of 1518. In the summer of 1518, residents of Strasbourg were struck by a sudden and uncontrollable urge to dance. This strange phenomenon saw people dancing for days without rest, leading to severe exhaustion and even death. Let's explore 10 fascinating facts about this historical mystery. Our story begins in Strasbourg, 1518. Enter Frau Troffea, a name forever etched in the annals of weird history. On a hot July day, Frau Troffea began dancing fervently in the streets of Strasbourg. She danced for hours, seemingly unable to stop, drawing the attention of her neighbors. This bizarre outbreak soon involved dozens of people, all dancing uncontrollably. Frau Troffea's strange behavior marked the beginning of what would become known as the dancing plague of 1518. Now, you might think that people would have tried to, stop her, get her some help, maybe offer her a chair and a glass of water, but that's not what happened. Instead, something truly bizarre occurred. Within a week, around 30 to 400 people had joined her in this uncontrollable dance frenzy. The rapid spread of this phenomenon was astonishing. The streets of Strasbourg transformed into a chaotic dance floor as more and more people were seized by this inexplicable urge to dance. Okay, let's talk about endurance for a second. But the people caught in the grip of the dancing plague, they were dancing for weeks. This wasn't just a weekend festival gone wrong. This was a month-long dance marathon. From July to early September, the dancing continued, day and night. The impact was devastating. Many dancers collapsed from exhaustion and some even died. The entire community was thrown into chaos. So we've established that Frau Troffea's one-woman show turned into a massive dance party. But how did the people of Strasbourg react to this bizarre phenomenon? Initially, the townspeople were bewildered and concerned. They tried to help the dancers, thinking it was a temporary madness. The authorities even brought in doctors and priests, hoping to find a cure or divine intervention. In a desperate attempt to stop the dancing, they organized public dances, thinking that more dancing might exhaust the afflicted and bring an end to the madness. Despite their efforts, the sheer scale of the dancing plague remained mind-boggling. Now you might be thinking, okay, so they danced a lot, maybe it was weird and a little disruptive, but ultimately harmless, right? Well, here's where things take a darker turn. The intensity and duration of the dancing during the plague led to severe physical tolls. Imagine dancing for days on end without rest, without proper food or water. Many of those afflicted with the dancing plague suffered from extreme exhaustion, dehydration, and heart attacks. Tragically, people literally danced themselves to death. Now let's delve into one of the most intriguing theories behind this bizarre outbreak of dancing mania. Like any good historical mystery, there are plenty of theories. One of the most compelling theories centers around a fungal culprit known as ergot. Ergot contains a psychoactive chemical similar to LSD, leading to the theory that the people of Strasbourg were inadvertently consuming ergot-contaminated bread, causing hallucinations and uncontrollable dancing. Alright, let's explore some other possible causes and the psychological impact of the dancing plague. Some researchers believe that the dancing plague wasn't caused by a physical ailment, but rather a psychological one. This theory suggests that the dancing plague was a manifestation of mass psychogenic illness, a sort of collective mental breakdown triggered by the stressful conditions of the time. Other theories propose that ergot poisoning, caused by a toxic mold on rye bread, could have led to hallucinations and uncontrollable movements. Regardless of the cause, the psychological impact was profound as entire communities were thrown into chaos and fear. Now, let's add a dash of religion and superstition into the mix, shall we? Back in the 16th century, religion played a significant role in people's lives. Enter Saint Vitus, the patron saint of, among other things, epilepsy and dancers. Some people believe that the dancing plague was a curse inflicted by Saint Vitus, perhaps as a punishment for some perceived transgression. To appease the disgruntled saint, they even went so far as to construct stages and hire musicians, believing that encouraging the dancing would somehow lift the curse. This belief was deeply rooted in the cultural and religious context of the time, where saints were often invoked for protection and healing. Alright, let's delve into the role of a mysterious organ that might have influenced the dancers. Some researchers speculate that the dancing plague could have been influenced by an undiagnosed neurological condition, possibly linked to the brain, such as encephalitis or epilepsy. This mysterious organ, the brain, reminds us that even with all our modern medical advancements, there's still so much we don't know about its complexities and how it can affect behavior. The dancing plague of 1518 remains one of history's most enduring mysteries. Over the years, theories have ranged from ergot poisoning to mass psychogenic illness to neurological disorders. Despite extensive research, the true cause remains elusive. This enigmatic event continues to fascinate and baffle scholars, reminding us of the complexities of the human experience. And there you have it, folks. The dancing plague of 1518 remains one of history's most fascinating and bizarre events. It reminds us of the power of collective behavior and the mysteries of the human mind. In today's world, it's a lesson in how stress and social conditions can impact us all. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and take a moment to reflect on how this historical event can teach us about our own lives. See you next time.